Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The jury is done looking at nearly 2 years worth of evidence in the trial of 4 men accused of plotting to kidnap the governor. 2 of them are in the clear, but the other 2 face another trial. That mixed verdict after 4+ days of deliberation in Grand Rapids tops our news at 6.
The evidence presented by federal prosecutors did not result in a guilty verdict against any of the 4 defendants. The jury acquitted Brandon Caserta and Daniel Harris. Both faced charges of kidnapping conspiracy. Harris also faced 3 weapons charges. But the jury could not find agreement on the conspiracy and weapon charges against Adam Fox and Barry Croft, and they will now face retrial. Sean Lay, live back in Grand Rapids with more reaction to what happened today. Sean.
Good afternoon and good evening, Devin, from Grand Rapids. Look, we had questions for the U.S. attorney who put on a massive conspiracy case here today, but that U.S. attorney would not answer any questions. And the 2 guys who walked, Brandon Caserta and Daniel Harris, their parents left court and our cameras were there. Take a look. Can you give me your reaction? 1 second. Family members of the accused with smiles. Some seemed stunned and had little to say after the jury's stunning decision. Folks, is there a word to describe this? The jury clearly frustrated, deadlocked. After 4.5 days of deliberations, they could not agree if Adam Fox and Barry Croft were guilty of planning to kidnap the governor and use homemade bombs in their attack. I asked Adam Fox defense attorney what Fox's reaction was. Did Adam have a reaction?
Adam is disappointed that he's going to be detained a bit longer, but we're waiting for a second trial, and we'll eventually get what we want to get out of this, which is the truth and the justice I think Adam is entitled to.
The jury found Daniel Harris from Auburn Hills not guilty on all charges. They found Brandon Caserta from Canton not guilty on all charges. His attorney, Mike Hills, told me all along the FBI, in his opinion, guided this plot, and the jury today agreed.
To me, this was a signal. A rogue FBI agent, trying to line his own pockets with his own cybersecurity company, and then pushing the conspiracy that just never was. Never was going to be. Our governor was never in any danger.
And remember, Wolverine Watchman leader Ty Garbin and member Caleb Franks, they pled guilty and are going to prison.
It's a hell of an incentive. I mean, a hell of an incentive when you're standing there facing life and you don't know the government's going to bring the full force, of the federal government down on your head. That's a hell of a thing.
The U.S. attorney did come out and say he was disappointed and is looking forward to retrying Fox and Barry Croft. Interesting questions for the jury would be, what was it inside that jury room? And what was it about the government's case where they just could not reach any agreement on when it came to 2 of these guys? Only 1 member of the jury we did see after this. That person did not want to talk, clearly wanted to get back to their own lives. We're live in Grand Rapids tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
They've been away from for a long time. All right, Sean. Now, Governor Whitmer hasn't had much to say about the case since the trial began and not commenting on camera today. Her chief of staff did put out a statement condemning violent rhetoric and thanking prosecutors and law enforcement for their efforts.
Opening day magic in Detroit. It was going to be a party regardless of the outcome. We all know that, which just happened to be a thrilling victory for our Tigers. Bernie Smilovitz is down on the field at Comerica Park, which hosted its first full capacity opening day since 2019.
And great day to be spending time in downtown Detroit, Bernie, but also especially with the finish.
The finish was amazing. It was one of the best opening days ever. I mean, it was really terrific. Tigers trailed in this one 3-0. Came back to win it 5-4. We'll show you the highlights in a moment, but let's go outside to Jason Colthorpe, who spent the day with the fans and is now spending the day with rain like I am. Jason.
Yeah, Bernie, the rain is now driving people out of maybe the rooftop bars a little bit, but it's not dampening the spirit. You can hear that they're under the tents. The party is still going. They're celebrating this win, and why not? You have to remember that for 2 years, fans were deprived of this opening day, which is a tradition for so many Detroit Tigers fans, for so many families. And one of them that you're about to meet, in case you were worried today's game was ever in danger, it really wasn't. Tigers fans more than ready to get back after a 2-year hiatus on opening day.
Everybody was revving it up. I was just telling her on the way here, I was just like, even more pumped because everybody else was all excited.
Getting up in the morning, anticipating what the day's going to be like, getting the makeup done, just butterflies.
Returning with the opening day party is hope as the team emerges from a rebuild.
My son here, his name's Sullivan. He was born on opening day 3 years ago.
Of course, nothing wrong with using the family good luck charm for that first win of the season.
It's a big day for us and the whole entire family. We all come down here. And I don't want to say we've never lost an opening day since Sully's been born, but we've never lost an opening day since Sully's been born, okay?
Sully isn't the only one fired up. Everybody, after 2 years on the COVID shelf, was ready to return for a big game day downtown.
Nothing better. We've been waiting for this for years. This is the best.
I love being out here. In a minute, I'm going to the bar to, have a good time with everybody else.
Being with everybody, it's kind of a rejuvenation. At the end of the day, go Tigers, right?
Absolutely go Tigers. And how about Sully coming through? The kid is perfect still in his young life. Just celebrated his birthday on April 4th. He's still perfect. Bernie, I'm going to let you show everybody the happy highlights.
All right, Jason, good job. We've got highlights. 5-4 win by the Tigers. We're going to go to the 9th. It's 4-3, but Eric Haas of Westland is coming up. Eric Haas, hit that ball, Eric. We ain't got all night. Boom, that's gone. A solo home run, his first of the year, obviously. Tied the game at 4-4. Nice job. Later, after Austin Meadows tripled, Javi Baez hit a drive to right field. A.J. Pollock bobbled it off the wall, and that is a base hit. And that is your winner right there because Meadows scores easily. Tigers take it 5-4. A.J. Hinch says every out is huge.
That's why you play 27 outs. I know that. What a game for us. I mean, obviously, so much good. Some lagging at the beginning, but all ends well. And welcome to Detroit, Javi Baez.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Welcome to Detroit, Javi Baez. We'll have much more coming up in sports. Kids, back to you in the studio.
It's Javi Baez Day. There's no doubt about it. What a way to start. All right, Bernie.
Well, we saw just about everything in that baseball game, and with the weather, it was a mixture.
And in fact, we just see the umbrella has gone up around Bernie there, Andrew.
Exactly right. Umbrellas popping up throughout much of Detroit and the rest of southeast Michigan. You can see that here on Storm Tracker 4. Folks prepared, just like Bernie, listening to the forecast and following it on the local forecasters app. Again, you can download that. Just search WDIV in your app store. You can see some of those heavier showers right here in downtown Detroit with some street level mapping. You see it here in Hamtramck as well. That's where you have some heavier cells right on Hamtramck Drive, also along Poland Street, and also along Chrysler Drive, I-75, as you head farther north from the city of Detroit. And they're scattered about throughout much of southeast Michigan, sort of that 5-minute weather that you're famous for. You can almost see it right here. Bright conditions on one side, cloudier conditions on the other. Just wait 5 minutes and you'll get one or the other. 48 degrees right now, but it does get chillier later on tonight. In fact, the possibility of snowflakes before tonight is over with. What does that mean for this weekend? We'll talk about all that and your full 7-day forecast in minutes.
2 Oakland County Sheriff's deputies had to go to a hospital after a bizarre run-in with a man who asked them for a favor, then responded violently before they could help. Priya Mann live tonight with how things escalated and the sheriff's reaction. Priya?
Karen, everything about this case is bizarre. The deputies were in their squad car with the lights flashing, protecting motorists from a downed power line that was in the road. That's when this guy walks up, threatens to kill them, then gets into a fight with both deputies. Both of them had to be hospitalized. But this guy, Forrest Michael Perez, he ended up in custody with a few scrapes of his own.
It makes me angry because I know they're out there doing everything they can to protect the community, and then have them a target for absolutely no reason. It makes me angry.
With visible bruising on his face, 27-year-old Michael Perez is now behind bars following a vicious attack on 2 Oakland County deputies.
Unfortunately, we've seen that around the country, not just here, where there are more and more ambushes on police officers. It's super frustrating and it's super dangerous.
Just after midnight Wednesday morning, deputies were blocking the intersection of Cass and Cesar Chavez in Pontiac because of a downed power line.
There were deputies with their cars, their lights on, protecting this area. This person approached the deputy and started demanding a ride.
Sheriff Bouchard says Perez then asked for their cell phone to call police.
And he kept getting more escalated and animated, and they started threatening to kill them.
That's when police say Perez became violent.
The person slammed the car door into the deputy as the deputy was trying to get out of the car, and then began to knee strike and punch the deputy.
A second deputy immediately jumped out of their squad car to help.
But of course, at that point, the first deputy had been struck a number of times in the head and, was kind of reeling from the blows. And so then the second deputy laid hands on him, and kind of the tussle was on.
Yeah, that is right. Both deputies had to be hospitalized. One had a concussion. The other sustained a foot injury. As for Perez, he's facing several felonies, including assault, resisting arrest, and obstructing. He's being held on a $75,000 bond. Reporting live in Pontiac, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right. Thank you, Priya.
We know a lot of people still working from home. How long might that last? Ahead, we've got a new survey showing how managers are feeling right about now about bringing employees back into the workplace.
Definitely a hot topic. And here's Hank.
A dilapidated building, toxic chemicals inside. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. We have new information regarding the site of the toxic ooze investigation. That story is coming up new tonight.